The game's gonna trip me up. Yeah, come on with me and save your feet and toes. Yeah, I said come on with me, save your feet and toes. Cause if I start walking now, they cut me up until I'm just a news. Great right, isn't y'all? Let me get to the other side. Yeah, I've been fighting with these cameras. Ha ha! Great ride, isn't y'all? Great ride, isn't? Thanks for walk. Or if you're gonna do some stretch outs, get your mats. If you're gonna do some get your bench. Do some chair exercises. Jump in the chair. Stand up if you walk in place. Line up if you're walking wall to wall. Jump on your bike. Start your treadmill. Yeah, y'all. Ooh, let's get this quick walk over with. Yeah. And you can take that to the bank, y'all. Ha ha ha. Raw, 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 raw the day and make it great. Yes. Look at this weight still sitting here. Okay, I didn't test the cameras, but y'all already know that. That's why if y'all send Lady Luck $1, tell her what y'all want for luck, I can take that dollar, put it through to my stationary camera, and not have to go through what we're going through now. But y'all go ahead and start. Oh my goodness. I didn't know we was that bad. Y'all can't even see me. I have this camera on an angle on the floor. But at least y'all know I'm honest. I'm asking for your dollars so that I can better ourselves. Let me take one more look. I ain't gonna stress Lady Day too much. Okay. You just put one in front of the other and you just go. Alright, my head is chopped up. Here we are. So you'll see why Lady Day get angry. I came down here to walk. I did not come down here to jump on and off this treadmill that we ain't doing. But we doing it, Lady Day. It's the before or the after. Y'all see my feet? Alright. Okay. It is what it is. Hey y'all! I read out early this morning. That's why I'm still in a hurry. I'd be rushing down here. I was like, oh, it'd be so great if I had like a stagehand, like in my play days. And I was like, you were the stagehand. I was like, oh. Oh, that little thing. My apples look so ripe and so good, y'all. Yes, this is how it is. This is how it's going to be. Yes. Okay. Lady Day feeling a little better. Yes. She getting the message. I have to switch over to my winter hats, y'all. And the colors are much more vibrant than my summer one because, you know, we got flowers and everything, so I didn't need to have that vibrant hat. Y'all see my little set thing is off. I can't ignore it. I got issues, y'all. Oh, thanks for the love. Hey, y'all. Yes. Thanks for the love. I'll read your comment on the break. Every day gets better and better and better and better. That's why you don't give up. That's why you don't stop. With that little ache, you don't think about the ache. You think about the other things that need tending to too. You know, I often thought because you're poisoning, you really don't get the meaning of family. Your heart's a family member. Your kidneys are family members. Your lungs, family members. Spinal cord, family members. Stomach, family member. Glands, family members. Toes, family members. They're always with you. They will fight to defend you and to feed you. But y'all listen to these cults and you say your family is outside of yourself. So you treat yourself like shit. And you ignore yourself. You let one little thing stop everything for the self. The family. But them outside families, you do everything within your power. And they outside. Ooh, okay. So, my family's here. And when you exercise, that's your family. You're helping your family. Well, you know, that old Aunt Heart of mine, I gotta make sure that she got good blood and stuff, and oxygen and stuff to push around. So that's important. So that on outside of you, you may have to say, on the outside, I have to go to the gym or take a walk because the Aunt Heart inside of me wants that of me. You see? Ooh, child. Anyway. Y'all ain't got no rights. See, as African American, we had to fight for all our rights. We know we didn't have any. And anything we fought for. But look at that lady. When I be looking at the video and cutting it, I see where lady, they just jokes me like that. Let me put my hip up. And, but y'all always had the rights to do whatever you want, especially the boomers. The spoiled brat generation. That's how they should go down in the book. The spoiled brat generation. So they had all the rights. And now they don't want anybody else to have it. And now that everybody can read the Constitution, because there was a lot of people just didn't know how to read the Constitution. We always had rights. Even if the enslaved, if they could read, they'd have read that they had rights. And they were free. But, again, through education. Anyway. So, now these German Republicans, they said, you can't marry and make someone an American citizen. You don't have that right. So, for you foreign countries and you Americans, let me explain that to you. Only European countries will be allowed to marry They'll have dual citizenship, so they'll go to their country and marry them there and bring them back over. And because they're European, they will get in. Here's another one. The British Israel. They ain't never need no passport. They ain't never need no nothing. According to what my father told me, and he worked for the Board of Education, he said they literally got off the plane speaking Yiddish with a green card and a job at the Board of Education. So they never really needed anything. So this law is specifically towards black and brown people. It's by the German Republican, we all white. They don't know that they're African. European African. They don't know that. They white. And so that's all they want. Now, for the Islamic, which is another cult over here, you know, Hebrew, Judy, Christo, cult. They should be happy because they can't be forced to marry anyone to make them an American citizen. That's not going to happen. They should be happy. It was to block the Hispanics. And what you don't see, what you can't see, is the shit that they do to the South Americans, these Germans, these German Republicans. See, they gotta have a boogeyman or someone to hate. That's their whole thing. And they pick black and brown. That's why I say a hole, open up and swallow them, please. With your inbred, sick-ass fucking babies. A lot of women don't want to have babies, but a lot of them can't. They've been inbred out of their reproductive process. They white, you're white. Let me make babies with my daughter, they be white. And then I make babies with my granddaughter, they be white. They'll be stupid and they'll be sick. And then years will pass. And then you'll be released out into society. They go brown because they realize they have that incestuous blood. So they want to stop it. And they know how to stop it is to go black or brown. And then we have it in our line. Let them keep young. Let them keep marrying each other. Let them get lighter and lighter as this sun gets hotter and hotter. Let them eyes get bluer and bluer and lighter as those sun rays get sharper and sharper. You don't know science. Physics. So now you got no rights. Voting and war. Okay, I'll give you two. Hey, Lechky. I have to say hi to my moderator. I don't see him, but he's there. You know, voting and war. And they want to take away voting. But see, for African Americans, they've always been trying to do that. This ain't new for us. That's why when I see African Americans acting something, I'm like, y'all must not be real African. Y'all must be a few generations somebody else's country, because if you from here, they ain't never wanted you to vote. And speaking of that, honey, I will not be looking at the presidential debate because there's only one presidential candidate I see, and that's VP Kamala Harris. Next to her, I see a volcano of orange shit that is spewing. And the German Republican press, TV, everything will make sure that his shit spills over to her. I'm not looking at that. But the world, you look, because you're going to see the best of the white German Republican Party. That is the best. The best of the thieves. The best of the scammers. The best of the human traffickers. The best of the tax evaders. The best of the criminal evading justice. I ain't looking at that. I ain't looking at that. I'll wait till Kamala Harris speaks, and I've seen her speak on her own. I've seen her. What are you going to debate, a liar? Oh, what they going to do? Lie. And that's that orange shit stain. She's not debating a human being, a decent person who has fought all their life to stay, to be able to get to the place Kamala Harris, VP Kamala Harris is. They want the Apprentice show. They want him in his apprentice role. So that's not a debate. That's the Apprentice show. I never looked at the Apprentice show. I looked at this one. He's a liar. He's a thief. He owes countries billions of fucking dollars. And you don't see no problem with that. But if Obama had owed somebody 20 cents, y'all would have told him a new asshole. The German Republican Party newspapers, TV, cable. That peacock y'all talk about, I remember when that peacock didn't let no African Americans in. Okay? That was the big thing about the Bill Cosby show. They had finally opened up to a positive black family. I'm looking at my YouTube creators. They're fucking brilliant. They keep me entertained for freaking hours. I don't know how it is to look at TV, as y'all say. I got something way better. Hey, y'all, hey. Thank you, CJH. He said, I got this. Yes, thanks for the compliment. Yeah, I got it. I'm better today. Let's move on, y'all. We can wrap this Tuesday quick walk up early. Now, I have my YouTube political people that I listen to. I have my YouTube people, dogs, farms, hair, everything I could possibly want. I have it on YouTube. My daughter has it on TikTok. Different generations. Same thing. Seeing all them fake bleach blonde, peroxide blonde, fake titty broads up there. You never really know the reason why open breastfeeding isn't allowed on this penal colony. It's because men look at breasts as theirs. The fact that they can see a baby using their breast, they're not saying breastfeeding, healthy, antibodies. They don't say that. I smile when I see a mother breastfeeding a child. I do. That thing lights up my heart like you would not believe. I'm like, get them antibodies, honey. You're going to need them in this world. Suck! Suck! Get that milk. Get that first line of defense. But on this penal colony, these German Ethiopians, they all are African. German African, broken down to Christian cult, Hebrew cult. You can say Hebrew now. They said Judicial before because they didn't want to be connected so close to Africa. But now they say Hebrew, they go for the direct line. But Christian is direct line too. Do y'all see? But they're just German. And they're superior, and everybody else is toilet water. So I will not be looking at the debate. I will not. I don't want to see this brilliant woman, this America that believed everything she was taught about the Constitution and the fabric of democracy and freedom, stand next to a person who probably had to be sucked off before he came on the stage to stand next to her. An orange shit volcano that represents they said the strongest party, political party. So was the Nazi, and that's what they're imitating. They're imitating because they're not originators. They're imitators. So hell, it worked 60 years ago. Let's try it again. Then they try with that religion. The orange shit stain is Jesus, and they trying to take Jesus away. You did that in Korea and it worked, but you were stopped when you tried to do the same bullshit in Vietnam. The best of them is an orange shit stain. Where's his wife? Y'all made sure that we African American poor people feel like shit because we didn't have a husband. You don't have a, especially, African American women during the 80s. That's why they're in gangs. That's why they're out of control. That single parent. That's why they're in gangs. That's why they're doing a drive-by. They're single parent. Well, look at here. You two-parent household losers are producing mass shooters, mass school shooters. You're filling up these kids' heads. You stay married, you're married for life. I go in this temple, and I'm married forever and ever and ever. and we're going to be together forever and ever and ever. We all white. We all live in the suburbs. And then you say, oh, shoot. I don't know how many more punches I can take from him. Oh, shoot. She done drained the whole bank account. We in debt. Oh, shoot. She got a man on the side. Oh, shoot. He got a chick on the side. And then the marriage falls apart. And you don't know how to explain to your kid that it was all bullshit that you was telling him in the beginning. We had to be married so they wouldn't call you a bastard. We had to stay married so he wouldn't call, the world wouldn't see you as a bastard. And then it would take 10 generations for you to get into heaven. Let me tell you what they said. One of the prime ministers, one of the Canadian section of that, the French and the English and stuff like that. I don't know what sector, what side. But they said they don't have school shootings because they don't have God in schools or Republicans. We got both. I thought about those 10 commandments I saw in Louisiana at the front that look like headstones. Hey, thanks for the love. I'll read your comment at the break. Yeah, at the end. Headstones. Every day they go to school, they're supposed to be learning to progress, but they have to walk through headstones buried in the dirt. And on those headstones, it says, thou shalt not bump headstone. Death. Thou shalt not headstone in the dirt. Like and the kid sees death. He's supposed to see progress. He's supposed to see hope for the future. He's supposed to be walking through doors that's opening up a world of knowledge for him. He ain't supposed to be walking into death. But God is death, because he ain't here. And you don't see that. Y'all don't see that. Yes. Lady Davis feeling a little good today. So, now we spoke about vote. Now we got war. You know why the orange shit stain did his photo op at the Arlington Cemetery? Because he knew that since he's been president, every military person over there in Afghanistan, Iran, Iraq, have been security guards for the Saudis and the Saudis all. They're not dying to protect us. And that's another bullshit thing I never understood. Oh, Why are we over in Kuwait? We're protecting American. We're protecting America. America is here. No, 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 no. We're in Kuwait protecting America. So, okay. I looked up. I said, now why were they in Vietnam? They said, to protect America. I said, but they ain't in America. They in Vietnam. And they said, stupid. They protected America. So why was they in Korea? They said, protecting America. I said, protecting America? But they in Korea. As long as they say protecting America, you inbreds. You fucking inbreds. You'll accept it. But if you own a house, you can't go into your neighbor's yard to protect your land. That's called trespassing. So how in the hell you go into somebody else's country to protect America? No, you're not. And foreign countries, don't let them sell you that bullshit ticket. They're not. What they do is occupy. Hawaii has 3 freaking islands. And these German Republicans and their wealthy people have been able to buy up that land for pennies because it's occupied land. And how you occupy land? You occupy it. So they're getting seaside villas built in all these places. And the poor little Hawaiians, thank goodness the weather is so nice because they living on the beach in huts. Let me get Ralph so we can do our arm exercises. And then in Japan, they got homelessness. They used to have farms and stuff, but now it's all big business and corporations, so now it's homelessness, and they don't care, Tom. We're coming over to help you. The biggest lie ever. Biggest lie ever.
In loving me.
Hold on, y'all. I gotta get there. Okay.
Just here to talk about.
Okay, hold on.
What?
Hold on. Hold on.
I miss her a lot, and I think about her often because we had 3 good years together.
That's neighbor Miriam.
Let's castle with Ralph.
Hey, what's up, guys? LFO7 here for Let's
Oh,
Castle.
man.
Just here to talk about what you should do when your king is under attack. This also coincides with what you should do if you were ever under attack from a bully. Normally, what any organism does, whether they be a human or an animal, when they are presented with the threat, it is one of 2 things: fight or flight. Same applies for chess. When your king is under threat from, say, this rook right here, it will either do 2 things: fight or take flight. For example, the rook on e3 is checking the king on e1. So what do? One of 2 things. You either fight with bishop takes e3, removing the threat of the rook on the king. Another option is fight
10.
by
Squeeze it good. Tuck
blocking
your elbow.
the check, the rook checking the king, knight to e2. The knight blocks the check from the rook on the king. So the king is no longer in check from the rook. The last option is flight. Just simply move your king to d1. Your king is no longer under threat because it ran away. So again, when you are under threat, meaning your king, or this could, mean you under a threat from a bully. There's two simple things, two options: fight or flight. You're either going to take a stand and fight by removing what's attacking you, or blocking, defending yourself from what's attacking you, or you can run away from the threat. King of D1. I'm Let F07 for Let's Castle Chess, saying stay tuned, and I'll see you soon.
Thanks for tuning in to the Pawn Moose First
Let's cancel with
podcast
Ralph.
with
Ralph
me
has-
and my co-host.
Ralph has, and I've kept this paper here all this time, it fell. I'll try to. Ralph has a chess Saturday afternoon at a place called The Mill in Yonkers. It's open to everyone. They're teaching the basics of chess. Him and other chess players will be there. It's called At the Mill in Yonkers. And he'll be there teaching beginners chess, doing chess matches, and great menu, great food. The whole family can come out, and let's get this critical thinking process going. Squeeze your gut, tuck in your elbow, neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You see, that's why I want the camera. All the information is on the phone. This is just a receiver. This is an old phone that we listen to the song and stuff on YouTube. It's just a receiver. But if I had a stationary camera, I would have my phone in my hand and I could read you the exact information. I put it on these posters, forget to read it, and then the air blows the posters on the floor. Squeeze your gut, tuck in your elbow, neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and move good luck. Yeah, y'all. So, that's why he went to the Arlington thing. Because, basically, you just armed security guards. But you're getting the pay of a military person who's protecting the country, but you're not protecting the country. You're protecting the the Saudis' oil fields, anybody who the Saudis want to take the land to drill the oil. He pulls in the Americans, military, and they fight the people who are saying, no, we don't want the Saudis on our land. Then the American Armed Force Security come through and get rid of them. So y'all need to be asking for more money. You don't. It's not a military pay that you want. You want a missionaries. What do they call those? They have those magazines, Fortune of War. You're not in the army protecting America because that got nothing to do with America. That has to do with these German Republicans getting their money. So that's why he went to Arlington. And he stood where he stood because he sold you out. That was another thing. That's another way he got a couple of his $1 billion from. So when you hear now, oh, the military, so-and-so was shot in Afghanistan, and so-and-so was shot in Iraq, that wasn't protecting anything. They say American interest. I never got shit from the fucking interest. So it's not, I'm an American. It wasn't my interest, and I had neighbors all around me. Can't be in our interest. If we miss one check from work, we're done. These German Republicans, it's in their interest. They're making the money. So that's why he went to the Arlington Cemetery. He was telling you, I already sold out the military and you didn't even catch that. They're not protecting anything America. If they were, we would see boats circling all the time in the water, keeping it up. They'd be telling us how they, here in America, what act things they doing in case somebody try to come and invade us, but they're not doing that. They're over there effing up these countries for the Saudis' oil. That's why these German Republicans don't want natural gas. They don't want a car where you put a oh gosh, what do you call that thing? My daughter has them on the roof. Oh shoot. Anyway, they don't want that because that's natural energy. They don't want electricity where you can go to a station and plug in. They don't want that because they remember these German Republicans, they're warmongers. They have to fight with the sun if you start getting your energy from there. Didn't they say that freak, German ghoul, mad scientist, Gates, he want to put something in the sky where he can block out the sun? So y'all can keep using oil and going and unlifing innocent people and then coming back and burying them in Arlington Cemetery and calling them war veterans when they're just hired armed security guard for the Saudis? How do you know that, Vicky? Well, when the orange shit stain was president, he said he's sick of them going around helping small countries and they ain't getting no money. He said he want to help big countries and get big money. So he was reminding y'all of that. But you see these German Republicans and these German otherwise, but we getting ready to get an election right now, so I'm going to go there strong right now. They stopped me. They stopped me. They stopped me in mid-thought. Please. They like unlifing. They like war. So after they finish fighting them with all the humans, destroying, making them, because they're the perfect race, then they going after the sun. And they're just vile people. The Germans don't go by the name. Don't go by the name. They change the name all the time. Go by the action. Vile, despicable. Look who's their representative. Look, the world. The best of the powerful Republican Party is an old, stinky, blubbering, shysters, grifter, crook, tax evader, owe billions of dollars to foreign countries. So no, I'm not looking at the presidential election because there's only one presidential candidate there, and that's VP Kamala Harris. And I've already listened to her and watched her. I'm not going to watch a debate between this fine lady and a volcano of orange shit who will have so many, what do you call those mics in his ears, telling him, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. They'll be feeding him what to say, just like in The Apprentice, but y'all ain't know that. Everything that comes out of his mouth during the debate is from something that in his ear that some someone is telling him. He doesn't have to listen to what VP Kamala Harris is saying. He has handlers. So whoever is supposed to give him the answer to respond will listen to what she's saying, then jump on the mic and to the thing in his ear, the receiver in his ear, and then they'll tell him what to say. They'll pump him up on all kind of medicines and stuff like that to make him look young and spry and that he's into it. And he said, I'm not looking at that shit show. And I'm sorry, VP Harris, that you cannot debate another fine candidate as yourself. But as we can clearly see, no political party can produce a candidate to equal or surpass you. And I'm sorry that you have to be on the stage and go through that. Oh, I'm sure those, oh, please, them white men, them Republicans, they at home naked with a can up in their head, pulling on their pee-pee. Oh, he's telling her. And that German Republican press will be right there to write up everything that he fumbled, bumbled, and fucked up on. They'll make it right in their articles. And they'll make VP Kamala Harris, because he's at the level of shit. So they're at the level of shit. So they'll never see or understand VP Kamala Harris, anything that she says. Shit seeks its level. That's the cable stations, the newspapers, all that stuff. So they're going to go to the level of shit. So they will talk him up. They cannot understand her. I ain't looking at that. But I love you, VP Kamala Harris, and I've listened to you. I listened to you before you became VP. So I don't have to, I'm not even going to insult my eyes by watching you stand next to a person, a volcano of orange shit. The whole time I'll be watching, I was like, oh my gosh, is that shit gonna get near her foot? Oh my gosh, this is gonna splash on her coat, all that shit. I'll be saying, does she smell it? Does it smell bad? Oh my gosh, she's using constipation. He'll probably smell so bad, she'll pass out. Anyway, I'm voting for you, lady. You got me. I'm just sorry that you have to stand on a stage with a pile of shit. Sorry about that. Like, comment, share, tell an uncle, tell an auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend to subscribe and exercise with me, y'all. Did y'all see how well Lady Day did? I didn't even have to smack her around. Let me see what y'all saying. Ha ha! Thank you. Aslam Akin, yes, thank you for the support. Thank you so much again for the support. Y'all are the bomb. Thank you, Lackey. Thank you, Lord, y'all. Like, comment, share. Uh-oh, let me get into cameras. Like, comment, share. Tell an uncle, tell an auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend to subscribe and exercise with me. Thanks for coming on the walk. I should use the other side. That's where the good truth is. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for coming on the walk.